Hi.
Sean, first of all, can you tell us you tweeted, try not to laugh at me when you see me today. Is this what you were referring to with the glasses and everything else?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of this fight week, I've known in the past you've been pretty vocal about how much you value your sleep schedule and stuff before your fights. How early did you have to come out here to Abu Dhabi to get acclimatized to the big time difference?
Yeah, we came out about 2 weeks ago, and I'm definitely glad we did. You know, those first 3-4 days trying to adjust wasn't too bad, but it definitely throws you off a bit. I think it's like an 11-hour time difference, so I'm glad we came out as early as we did.
Then outside of the matchup with Petr, did you want to fight in Abu Dhabi, or did they just approach you with this big card and you wanted to be on the bigger cards this year?
Yeah, it didn't matter. Obviously, my last 10 fights or so have been in Vegas, but you know, they offer you Petr Yan. It's a big opportunity. I'm not gonna, say no because it's in Abu Dhabi. It's been really fun. I would not mind fighting here again.
And speaking of Petr, a lot of fighters like the past few weeks, like Cheeto, Anthony Smith, said this is a smart matchup for you. It's a high-ranked opponent and a guy that can play into your style of fighting. Did you view that when they approached you with Petr, like this is the best matchup for you in that top 5?
He was the only guy after that Pedro Munoz fight. I went back to the UFC and said, hey, I want to book a fight. Obviously, that one wasn't a satisfying victory. Petr was literally the only guy in the top 10 without a fight. He turned down Cheeto. Petr turned down Cheeto, so I don't think he really had an option. I think UFC probably went to him and said, hey, you can't just keep turning these guys down. You have to fight the Shikasho. So I know he was saying he picked that fight. I don't believe that. I think he got bullied into it.
Do you think he won the fight against Aljamain in the last one? He still believes he won the last fight.
It's hard to say you won when Aljo took his back. I think 3 different rounds and held him for a little bit. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it, but I think the last time I rewatched it, I kind of gave the edge to Aljo. But it was definitely close still. Well,
speaking of that, you mentioned when Aljamain got his back, you obviously train with Temquinho. You have high-level grappling training partners. Does any part of you just want to test Petr taking him down again, or do you want to mainly keep this striking for these 3 rounds?
When I think about having fun, I think about knocking someone out. Like, I love grappling. Like, it's my favorite training. If I had to go pick what I'm going to do, I'd love to go grapple rather than spar or anything. But when I think of fighting and putting on performances and entertaining, I think of knocking people out. So, I mean, we'll see where the fight goes, but I'd love to knock them out.